Hi everyone, I'm back again. Every day I'm coming, I cannot say back again. I'm still here every day. Okay. So I was talking about my job life. I joined the company and I spent, I think, uh, 5 years around till I think 2013 to 2019 around. And I was talking about that visa process for H1B, which is for USA visa. So one thing after this 5 years of 6 years of job I learned, and I learned that from the first 2 years of the job. I think there are few things which I didn't able to figure out at that time. That I figure out later, and few things I came to know during that period, which I eventually rectified. Okay, I just want to talk about them. One thing is everybody says once you get a job, life is set. That's completely wrong. I was also feeling like the same, but once I joined the real project, I started working on the real project, then I started feeling the heat. It's not like the way we are doing in a college, or we are doing small projects, or even we are doing in the training. It's completely different. In a training, we are given a table which will, I mean, if you are from a IT background, you can relate. We are giving a table where you will have 1,000 or 10,000 or maximum 1 lakhs of rows. There, every production tables and all will have millions rows, and the responsibility increases. You have to take the responsibility of failure. You have to take the bottom level responsibility. Something has been given to you, you have to complete by end of the day. So you have given a task. I mean, company or your manager or your team will not care like how you will be do, right? Those tasks you have to do, that you have to prepare. Yeah, you can take help from others like your senior or manager, that's different thing. So that line, like once you'll get a job, life is set, that's not correct. The real challenge, real kind of your how you will maintain that success you got after getting a job and after entering the real projects and all, that will decide in a long run whether you will be a success, whether you will be successful in your career or not. Second thing is not asking a question, right? Like when we eventually someone join in a project, you will see a lot of seniors are there, your manager, your tech lead, and something they are explaining you. Even if you are not getting them, you will just bypass that. Okay, let's see. But not, that's not correct. You have to ask the question right away in that same line. Even if once they've completed, you don't have to wait till they finish everything. You have to ask at that moment, because I felt that same thing. Once you will not ask the question, by the end of the conversation or explain, they finish explaining, you will forget what you are planning to ask. Okay, so not asking the question, that is a real kind of mistakes. I started doing that, I think around 1 month 2 month, when I joined the first temporary project. I can say that I just worked for 2 months around until I moved to a second project. So then I started realizing, okay, no, I have to ask why this is being done, how this is being done, what will be the benefit if we'll do this project, what will be the benefit business will get. All those things you have to ask to your senior or even your tech lead, your manager. That was the second thing. Third thing is comparing. Like once you'll start working in your project, there will be all team members, and everybody will be a different person. Someone might be having 6 year experience, someone just fresh, or someone has already 10 years experience. And once we'll join, things will start moving. Like few will be fly to one side, few will be change the company with a very good salary, few will change the project. So at that time, you don't have to compare yourself with them. Like, okay, they have got the chance for on site, why not I? They have got a bigger package, or like very good package in other company they have changed, I should also change. No, you figure out your journey, how you have started, whether you are ready to change, ready to switch the company, where you are ready to go on a on-site, where you have already understood the flow, the work, the life cycle of those projects which you are working on, whichever field you are working, whichever technology you are working, whether you are already capable of handling those bigger projects, whether you are able to handle as a lead to that project. So everything you have to ask to yourself. You don't have to compare with anybody. Okay, if they have done, so that I can also do that. Okay, that is the major things. Initially I was doing that thing, so eventually I understood, okay, no, that is not the way we'll improve in our career. We should not ask that. Next thing is basically not taking your health seriously. That is the major mistakes I have done when I started the IT career. I mean, the person you are seeing now, he was health wise, like he was completely different before I joined the job. I was kind of, if you'll compare my two of the photos before that job now, I mean, you might think this guy has just ate food. He has not done anything. Okay, because I mean, I have not taken good care of, because once you'll start a IT job, just sitting and doing all those things, coding and everything in a system, you don't have a way to do the physical exercise, right? So for that, you have to take out extra time from your everyday life. You have to do for a walk, you have to go for a walk, you have to do some exercise. That things I have completely, I think, stopped. Because previously, even if we were going to college, I have to walk sometimes. We are going outside by walking. Now I got my bike, so everywhere I was going, I was using my bike. I was not walking to just, I mean, going to the nearest market also, I was using the bike. So that time I was not taking the health seriously. Another mistake I have done, the late night sleep. So we used to come to office and we were watching some movies, because we were staying bachelor and with other friends, right? So we have to gossip and all, and some other like bad activity might be, let's say, we are going for a movie, at the late night movie and everything, right? So those things, eventually I was not able to figure out initially, but now I'm feeling, okay, those are the main reason I started putting my weight. I started having kind of a little bit health issue at that time, due to like not sleeping well and all, not eating food in a proper time, right? Breakfast we'll do after 10 or 11 a.m. Lunch sometimes we'll skip. Dinner sometimes we'll eat some outside food. We're eating a lot. So that thing we have to take care, because once you'll start the IT job, all these things will be gone out of your hand. Okay. Now that was the main reason, I think. Yeah, I mean, I didn't do that. That's my mistake. Like, I have chose that for me. But yeah, you should not do that mistake. The next thing is basically how you are dealing with the pressure situation. Okay, that is the major part. You will get a lot of pressure and lot of heat when you will have a go live, when you will have a kind of your system has been broken in a production some due to some issue, and how you are handling that, that will decide your future. How you will be going to a as a kind of your team player, as a leader, how will be perform, that will be visible from those situations. I remember, I mean, sometimes we used to work like 2 days continuously. Okay, we'll start a deployment today, whole night it will gone, next day till evening we used to work. Like Friday will start, entire Saturday evening or night we used to come back from the office. Those things you have to do sometimes, because it's your project. It's how you'll like eventually deploy everything, and you will fix all of those issues, and finally your business or client will get a reliable solution. That depends on you, right? So those pressure situation, how you are handling, even if you are getting some issues, how you are handling and fixing those, how you are communicating with your business and everyone, that will decide your like next course of action, what you are going to do in next phases of your life in those jobs. So those things I eventually learned from this past 2 years and 3 years, 4 years, 6 years. And eventually, by the end of that 6 year, I think by 2019, I don't know how my teammate, my manager, or with whom I was working, how they feel about my work. But when I was judging myself, I was coming up with a result. Okay, yeah, you have did great job. You have did whatever task has been assigned to you. You have did with a very less kind of impact or very less kind of escalation. So those things we have done, and yeah, some personal thing I was not able to handle, like health and everything. That is a different thing. But all of those things I started learning, and I started kind of converting myself to a proper IT professional, I can say, okay, who can go for the come to the office in time, go out from the office on time, spend how much time he has to spend in the office and do his work, and help other like juniors and whoever are teammates to learn, help others whenever possible. Those things I have like I mean that part of life, that initial 6 years I have completed with a proper way. And yeah, I got a lot of guidance from my manager, our seniors, and everybody. I like usually mention them, like without them I might not be sitting here, or I might not be talking in front of you guys. So that was a help I used to get. So yeah, I think I just try to convey all of this because I have faced all of those things, and I want, if somebody is starting your IT job career, you should be aware of all of those things. And yeah, finally I think 2019 was a year for me. I got a I can say that year was a very remarkable and memorable year for me, due to a lot of I can say new things happened to my life. One is